The new Undead or Alive event just went live, and you're probably wondering, how do I grind through this so it doesn't take so long? So here's how you get the mean ass guns, because you need them in order to complete this challenge, and also get the rewards such as the new knife, which I think is pretty cool. It took me about 2 hours of gameplay, so not as long as some other events in the past. I'm going to show you how to zoom through this, because sometimes grinding in events in Dying Light 2 can be pretty difficult. There's a few methods you could do when doing this event, because ultimately you want to get as many kills as you can with the mean ass gun. The first and easiest place to get these mean ass guns is going to be in evacuation convoys. This is the armored trucks and tanks that you'll find at these icons. Keep in mind that once you've looted these, it'll take about 30 minutes to respawn here, and there's an occasional chance where you might find them in the trunk of cars, so don't neglect those. Next, you can also find some of the rare ones on howlers and spitters, and on very rare occasions you might even find them on volatiles, but you can also find them on bolters, tyrants, and goons. Those are the most obvious places to find them. Now, how do you farm these? Because you have to get a lot of them. Each one only has 10 shots, and you need at least 420 shots to kill an enemy. And you don't even guarantee a one-shot kill every time. A lot of times it's going to take 2 shots. So here's one method to just quickly farm them in Dying Light 2. Now this method is going to be very similar to my legend level XP farming videos, so feel free to check that in the top right of the cards if you want to learn more about that. But ultimately you want to go all the way down here on the map and start a level 4 chase. Once you've done that, bounce between these trash bag piles and just kill all the volatiles you see. Having a high damage weapon will help in this situation, but isn't necessary. UV bars are also going to be really helpful, as well as toughness boosters and regen boosters. If you don't have any of those, or you don't have a lot of them, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and I give you drops because that's a Night Runner membership that you have as part of the channel. I'll drop you those in game and you can farm as much as you like in Dying Light 2. This is on PC, by the way. If you want to learn more about that, I'll leave a link in the video in the top right in the cards so you can check that out. Now once you've killed these volatiles, go ahead and just loot them and you'll get these mean ass guns. And then just go kill as many virals and zombies as you want. But how do you find enough zombies to kill in order to make this really worth it and speed up your gameplay? Well, we're going to combine another method where you find a volatile nest in the building. It's one of these icons here, the blue one. And I do have a video on how to farm trophies using this method. That video is also in the top right in the cards. But ultimately, you want to be able to find one of these volatile nests and go ahead and start a chase, I guess you could call it, inside. Don't kill the nest, you want to keep it alive, because these virals will go ahead and spawn and you just go ahead and shoot them in the head. Body shots won't count towards your bounty, so be sure to get them in the head. And just go ahead and kill them until you've run out of these mean ass guns, and then you can go farm more. However, there is another method you can use so that you can farm these mean ass guns and shoot zombies at the same time to get towards your bounty. And what I did was I went to the Wharf, that's the water's edge by the boat, and I just started a chase, and it took me all the way up to level 4 while I was shooting these zombies in the head with these mean ass guns and looting them off the howlers, the spitters, and also the volatiles that would spawn, especially during a level 4 chase. I can resupply my mean ass guns during this and shooting the enemies at the same time. And this ultimately is what allowed me to complete this entire bounty in 2 hours. Now 2 hours isn't a short amount of time, but it is better than what most other bounties have been in past Dying Light 2 events. Also, the great members of the community in Discord also typed in Dying Light 2 tips and tricks just to show some extra techniques you can use in Dying Light 2 with this event and with future events. Thanks everyone for the support, I really appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, check out that tips and tricks channel and just be a part of the community in Discord, feel free to check that out, the link is in the description. And so ultimately, this was one of the best ways to do it, was to start a chase in the middle of the street, kill as many howlers as you can, spitters and volatiles, which will all give you mean ass guns, and you can use these to continue killing the weaker zombies on the street. But some of the more rare mean ass guns will also kill volatiles, sometimes with one shot, but that doesn't happen very often. So in the end, I was able to complete this challenge in about 2 hours, which wasn't too bad considering some of the grindy parts of Dying Light 2, especially legend levels, can be a bit difficult. So Undead or Alive is now completed, and that was pretty straightforward. Now I wish that you got the whole skin for this instead of having to buy it, but there is something waiting in your stash now after completing this. So go to your extras and you'll see it right here, the Bowie knife, or Bowie knife, however you want to call it. So once you redeem this blueprint, you can go to any craftmaster and go ahead and upgrade it to its full potential. And you can see it does a little bit more damage than all of the other one-handed slash weapons, which is actually quite interesting. However, it's still not quite as much as I hoped it would be, but it'll still one-shot virals and the lower level zombies. The zombies with a little bit more extra armor will take a bit more work to do, but on average they're about 2 shots to kill. Do you think this event was worth it? Do you wish that you got the full skin and bundle as a reward instead of just the knife blueprint? I certainly wish that was the case. I wish you didn't have to buy it, and I think Techland kind of missed the target here. Now, if you do want to see everything about the dynamite and how it compares to the DIY grenade, feel free to check out the video on screen, and I'm going to be posting more content related to this event and also showcase the new skin that's coming out as well. Stick around for that, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.